Hi, everyone, and welcome to Elegance Lab. I'm Libby, and today I want to speak about a level of intelligence that I believe is essential to a healthier, more vibrant, more alive, and more joyful world. Right now, one of the most common types of intelligence that we discuss is artificial intelligence. It's the early 20s. We're going to look back on the century and say, and artificial intelligence, though it's been a part of our lives for some time, is going through a major shift in the way that our workplaces, our governance, our wars, and our general operations are all being done. And artificial intelligence and the conversation around it brings out a lot of fear, a lot of mistrust, a lot of considerations of the acceleration of injustice or inequality in the world. At the same time, it can also bring out excitement and recognition of the ways in which disease is being addressed differently, or automation in the way that, yes, some jobs, many jobs will be lost, but that new jobs will also get to be created in the process. So wherever you stand with this, whatever comes up around it, it's okay to feel those things. And at the same time, if we keep the focus so intensely on artificial intelligence that we lose the focus on the other kinds of intelligence in this world, we run the risk of giving up our power way too easily, which for some reason we do a lot. And Elegance Lab is all about the reclamation of power in all of its forms. So I want to offer the phrase uh, I just blanked on it. SAI, which is self-actualized intelligence, and have people and have you consider that at the same time that you are having these conversations about artificial intelligence, can we keep a dialogue open about heightening human intelligence and how we get into a state as humans that is more self-actualized, and what it looks like when we are creating from a more self-actualized state. Self-actualization is most thought about through Maslow's hierarchy, who was a psychologist. Sorry, I'm just pulling this up, who spoke about these kind of layers of needs. And there's different philosophies on the needs of humans, but Maslow's hierarchy essentially said that he wanted to think about how we can grow human potential and consider the kind of stages of needs, that when our basic needs aren't met, it's very hard to think about greater safety and security. But if safety and security isn't met, it's much harder to contribute to relationships. We need love and belonging then to actually care about the need for greater esteem and respect with our peers, and that need for respect and coordination and collaboration and being valued creates the more depth and more room and more space to be pursuing this heightened need that all of us desire, which is to be in our fullest creative potential. And arguably, this triangle could be flipped on its head, and we can acknowledge that when the people in this world who are in their creative potential are also caring for the basics for all people in the world, we're going to see a different world. So self-actualized intelligence, there's intelligence at every single level. I'm not saying that you inherently have less intelligence if you have any of those needs not met. But when more of our needs as humans can get met, we get access to more of our creative potential. Can we design a world where more of our needs are met so that more of our power can be actualized? Can we care and have concern because we are interdependent about the needs of all people so that more of our creative potential can be met and used on this earth and uh, channeled? And I hope this just opens up a door to another way that we can be speaking about art intelligence in the world today. And one other thing I would just say is to just consider how the conversation around artificial intelligence changes when we're also working on self-actualized intelligence. When we are just having conversations comparing artificial intelligence to the current human way of thinking that's just generalized, we're not having a full discourse on what could be possible. We're looking at artificial intelligence in the hands of our minds in its worst state. But when we start to consider creating environments where people are more self-actualized and artificial intelligence working hand in hand with that, that's when we can actually feel hopeful. And so we can use the best of self-actualized intelligence and the best of artificial intelligence to work with one another and to create new things in the world that we haven't seen yet.